Some time ago, there was a woman who said to me that belongs to a denominational church who doesn't believe that Jesus was any more than a prophet. Friend, he was more than a prophet. He was either God or the greatest deceiver this world's ever had. He was divine. And this certain woman said to me, Mr. Branham, you put too much bragging on Jesus being divine. I said, he was divine. And I cannot brag half enough on him. Right. And she said, if I'll prove to you by the Bible that he was not divine, will you accept it? I said, certainly if the Bible said so. But I don't believe you can prove it by the Bible. And she said, in St. John, the 11th chapter, the Bible said when he went down to the grave of Lazarus, he wept. Said, you see, he could not be no more than a human and then weep. I said, sister, your argument is too thin. He was both God and man. Amen. And when he went to the grave of Lazarus, he wept like a man. But when he stood and pulled his little frame together and said, Lazarus, come forth. And a man that had been dead 4 days stood on his feet and lived again. That was more than a man. He was a man when he come down off the mountain, was hungry, looking for something to eat on that tree. It was a man when he was hungry. But it was more than a man when he'd taken 5 biscuits and 2 pieces of fish and fed 5,000. That was more than a man. He was a man when virtue had gone from him all day and he laid on the back of a little ship and the waves were 10,000 devils of the sea swore they had drowned him. And he being asleep and tired, he was a man. But when he put his foot on the brail of the boat, looked up and said, peace be still, and the winds and the waves obeyed him, that was more than a man. He was a man when he cried at Calvary for mercy. But he proved that he was God when he broke the seals and raised from the tomb and declared himself to be the resurrection. He was God made manifest in the flesh. God in him.